So we found something Liz did a little while back on the Facebook page that she ended up sharing to it herself. I think that was the first one you shared yourself. But it's an interesting thing that we actually wanted to expound and theorize on, potentially for the next couple episodes. Hopefully we'll contain it to just this one, but if it spreads, it spreads.
Yeah.
Also, you are in control.
Oh, I can't read this and do that at the same time.
I wasn't the plan.
Okay, so, here. You share that,
Sorry
I get
for
killed.
the sniffles. So, Larry, go ahead and throw up the picture I send you of those three blondes together. And do it just right before I start reading. It says, once upon a time, there were three brothers. Their land could not hold all their ego, so they divided their kingdom into three. One ruled over the elves, one over the goblins, and the third over wizards. If you look at them, those three look extremely alike. And so that could actually, to an extent, make sense.
Yeah.
Oh, you're doing so good.
Fuck whatever's in that.
Oh no! Oh no!
Fuck!
Liz's turn to share her thoughts on the theory.
Okay, so each one different level of evil. And each one, in their own way, comes back from being evil. Goblin King wasn't really evil. He just was giving Sarah what she thought she wanted. Right? And that in its own way is a sort of evil, but he was showing her truth.
I don't think he was so much evil as, like, the epitome of chaotic neutral. Fuck!
Yeah, he wanted Sarah and he would do whatever it took to get her. But in the end, he realized that he loved her more than that.
The Goblin King is from Labyrinth. The Elven King is from The Hobbit. And, of course, Draco Malfoy's dad, Lucius, is Harry Potter.
Yeah.
But it's an interesting thing to think about. Like, it's clearly not what the authors intended. But...
Boy, do they look... Oh, fuck!
Wow.
Boy, do they look related.
They do. And that's probably, like, the best part of the whole thing is that it could, if they really, really wanted to, potentially make that canon. We don't know if they didn't exist around the same time frame or wherever. As far as we're aware, Draco Malfoy's dad was that age during the 80s? Thereabouts? Maybe?
Draco's dad, Harry Potter actually took place,
Fuck!
If you look at canon in the books, and ignore the published dates. Oh, that sucks. Harry Potter actually took place late 90s. Because Harry Potter is actually, like, almost 2 years old, a year and a half older than me, if you look at the books, because it says his parents died in October of 1981. Well, I was born December of 1981, and Harry Potter was supposed to be a year old there, so...
Yeah, so it's interesting to think about that there's a legitimate time frame going on in those books.
Not to mention, Labyrinth took place mid-80s.
Yes, Jareth was as the Goblin King. Jareth, yeah. As the Goblin King, clearly, immortal sort of being. So he doesn't age after a certain point.
Yeah.
Same with the Elven King.
Yeah.
Granted, I don't think the Elven King could have anything to do with any of that, but it's still an interesting theory in its own way.
Well, let's think about it. Wizards, elves, and goblins. They're all... And you can tell that Jareth isn't a goblin. You can tell just by looking at him. He's British. British pop star from the 80s. So...
Maybe all British pop stars are goblins. You don't know.
Iggy Pop is a goblin?
No! 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 I went for it and I lost, and now I've got to start over.
Oh, that we both have to start over.
Oh, that means,
You are the only person who's beaten a level here, so yeah.
I am shamefaced.
That's okay. We really suck at this game, sweetheart.
Don't let him do it. Okay. Maybe. Maybe. Don't push the maybe, baby.
Thought.
Is that? Nope.
Nope.
You gonna skip the mushroom or just... Hi! You're a thing.
Yeah, I'm skipping the fucking mushroom. At this point, it's just get the fuck through this.
Okay. You can do it. You can do it. Oh! 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 He chased you right.
Oh my god, I was right there. I just needed to have an opportunity.
Oh.
Fuck you!
Thank you very, very much.
God, that sucked.
I don't want to do this level again.
I didn't want to do it either. I got farther that time, though.
Hello, Mr. Happy Squid. I'm leaving. You're not as awesome as Carl. Anybody remember Carl? I don't think anyone remembers Carl.
I remember Carl.
Of course you remember Carl. You hated Carl.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Okay, okay, okay.
And then, right.
Boopity boopity boop.
Woohoo! See, and you almost made
Whoop.
that look easy.
Did I?
Yeah.
Huh. I wasn't aware I made anything look easy.
Yeah, well, sometimes you do.
When I figure things out, I figure things out. Sometimes it's luck, sometimes I just figure things out. You can probably do that. Yeah, that'd be the safest bet. Anyways, but yeah, they're all three blonde. But that actually leads me to another Harry Potter fan theory. I'd love to see Matt Pat cover. And that being the fact that Voldemort, Snape, and Harry, all three were the embodiments of the Deathly Hallows. Based on how they died. Because Harry Potter did die legitimately at least once.
Yeah.
He just came back. What are your thoughts on that? On that one?
So,
Fuck.
Voldemort, Snape, and... Yeah, well...
Fuck!
So, Harry would be the ring. Snape would be the cloak. And Voldemort would be the wand.
No, actually. It would have made, your turn, by the way.
Okay.
It would have made Harry the cloak because he's the one, or, because look at how they died. Snape died for Lily. A love past.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, by the way, if you haven't watched Harry Potter.
If you haven't by now, it's your own damn fault.
But, yeah, Snape died for Lily, so he died for a lost love. Voldemort died for power.
Okay.
Because that's all he wanted was power.
So I got that part right at least,
Yes.
right?
Harry greeted death like an old friend. When he approached Voldemort and Voldemort cast the killing curse on him, he was approaching death ready for it. He was ready to die. Oh no! Oh no!
No! I got so close! I got so close! Damn it! Okay.
We are doing better though.
Yeah. Well.
We'll make more attempts at this on the next one.
Bye-bye.
Don't worry, that won't turn into the castle. As you can see, we are actually improving. We are getting closer.
Are we?
We are.